is a personal brand, and why should you be worried about your own personal brand? Well, when we talk about brands in everyday conversations, many of us think about world-leading commercial brands like Nike, McDonald's, Disney, Apple, Google, Coca-Cola, or even some of the non-for-profit organizations and their brands like Greenpeace or Red Cross.
However, if you're aware of it or not, every single one of us has a personal brand. Some of these brands might be more distinctive, thought through, carefully curated than others, but that doesn't take away from the fact that you have a brand in the first place. Your brand is reflected in the unique combination of skills and experiences that essentially make you, you. Your personal brand reflects how you present yourself to the world.
So as you choose your university course, your major, your specializations, and even individual units, you will shape your knowledge and consequently both your brand and your USP, so your unique selling proposition, or what you have to offer to future employers and the world. So as you choose which activities and clubs to become engaged in or not, you are proactively shaping your career options and path.
An effective personal brand differentiates you from others, or if you like to look at it within the context of career opportunities, your brand has the power to differentiate you from the competition. So Katharina, if we're going to talk about personal brand, what are the key ingredients for a strong, distinctive, successful brand?
Well, first of all, a strong brand has some clear core values. So the latest research shows us that we increasingly expect brands to stand up for issues and causes that they believe in. So as consumers, we don't really like bland brands. We like brands that speak up. We like brands that defend their values. So just think about Nike's Dream Crazy Kaepernick advert. We expect brands to be authentic. We don't like plain brands that are everything to everyone. So as consumers, we relate to brands that live up to their own values, that aren't too polished, but that are also reliable and trustworthy.
So within this context, we think about Dove's campaign for beauty, its self-esteem project, and its real strength campaign for its men's care range of products. Dove has clearly differentiated itself from other popular cosmetic brands like Nivea or L'Oreal.
Yes, that's right. And we look up to brands that are inclusive and empower others. To think about movements like Extinction Rebellion, which within a very short period of time has crafted a very powerful global protest brand, which is all about participatory culture and the collective journey. So the brands I've mentioned might not appeal to you, and that's absolutely fine. What they all have in common though is they are distinctive, they're powerful, and they come with a level of expectation. So we know what we can expect from each of those brands. Most importantly, all these brands are visible and they're memorable. So ask yourself, how visible is your personal brand? So if I, as a future employer or even a potential team member for a project, was to Google you, what am I going to see? And if you haven't done that, I encourage you to do that. Go on, Google yourself and find out what other people can actually see about you. Most importantly, are they going to see what you like them to see? For example, will they see that first prize you got in that public speaking competition you're so proud of? Will they see you in action volunteering for a cause that's really close to your heart? Or are they going to see that photo of you on that school trip that you would personally rather forget about? So Bridget, tell us, what are some of the things you can do to start ensuring your online personal brand reflects what employers want to see?
So it's important students start cultivating a personal brand at the beginning of their university journey. This allows them to build and improve their own unique brand. As most students are on social media, thinking about your digital footprint is important, as it's one future employers will look at. Some simple tips to look after your digital footprint are: firstly, be aware of your own security settings on your social media accounts. Social media is, well, social, so you don't necessarily need to be posting your best self all the time. However, and there's a big however here, if your security settings are public, then anyone can view your images, and not all of these may be suitable for a personal brand. Secondly, think twice about what you post. Even with secure settings, people can screenshot material. You really need to think, would I be okay with this appearing in a newspaper or online? If the answer is no, then maybe rethink that post. And thirdly, everything on the internet is permanent. Yes, it's actually hard to delete material that is cached, so make sure you're posting material that you're happy to be up for a very long time. But it's not just about your digital footprint. You need to make sure your online brand is telling a story and that it's one of growth and consistency. Start thinking about your LinkedIn profile early. This is a professional space to build your network in your chosen career and start getting comfortable with the platform.
So what does this mean for you? Most of you are about to make some fairly important decisions about your future. My advice? Reflect on your personal values, your own brand, and what you would like your personal brand to look like when you graduate. Don't fall into the trap to be swayed by others in relation to your study choices. Do your own research, listen to your inner voice, and choose your own career path.
It takes a while to build a personal brand. It's the consistent actions over time. And in the digital world, this is how you show those actions. So it's time to start thinking about that brand now, about how you build the online community you want to connect with. What are the key topics you want to focus on, be an expert in? Build your understanding of these areas and you'll start positioning yourself as an expert.
Most importantly, don't worry too much about getting every single one of these decisions right. None of the brands I've mentioned have gotten everything right all the time. This makes them arguably even more authentic.
In summary, if you like it or not, you already have a personal brand. Going forward, make sure that this brand reflects what you would like it to be.